What is up, everybody? As you see in the title, just a quick little show today. We don't have much on today, really. Um, I think three NBA games, good bit of NHL games, and MLB as usual. But uh, NHL, you got to take light right now because a lot of the teams are just pretty much getting ready for playoffs, and uh, they're not trying that hard right now, especially the teams that are in the playoffs pretty much now. So you just gotta be light on hockey right now, but we'll get into it. So we'll start with NBA since there's only three games. If you watch my video that I made for the first game, the Hawks and the Heat, I like the Heat here, even on the 7.5. I know it's a pretty high number, but I still do like them. Um, they're at home in this one with a chance to close it out and move on to the second round against the winner of Philly and Toronto. So I think it's a good spot for Miami to just go ahead and end it on their home floor. They pretty much dominated this whole series. The Hawks only won one game, and that one game they won was by 1 point. So it's not like the Hawks have done anything really good in this series. Um, the next game I had trouble with Timberwolves and Grizzlies. That series has been so tight. I just really couldn't decide on that one. It's almost like I could see the Grizzlies covering, but then at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if the Timberwolves just got the upset and won outright. So that one was tough for me. So probably going to hold off on that one. And then the Pelicans and Suns. I do like the Pelicans plus the 6.5 there. The Suns, as we see without Devin Booker, they just are not the same team. Simple, and the series is tied 2-2. So the Pelicans are in a great spot with a chance uh, to take this series and move on to the second round. Because if they win this game tonight, the next game they'll be back in New Orleans with a chance to close out the series. So this is a great spot for the Pelicans tonight. Obviously, still the Suns don't have Devin Booker right now. So I like the Pelicans plus 6.5. So the NBA picks for today: Heat minus 7.5 and the Pelicans plus 6.5. Next, we'll go MLB, Brewers and Pirates. As we see, Brandon Woodruff's on the mound today for the Brewers. He's like their second best pitcher in their lineup right now, but hasn't had a perfect start to the year. He's actually played pretty good in two of his three starts. And against St. Louis and against Pittsburgh, he already pitched against Pittsburgh once this year on April 20th. He only allowed one hit and 0 runs through 6 innings, had 9 strikeouts. And then he had no runs scored on him against St. Louis. His ERA is at 4.30 though, because his first game he started against the Cubs, he got lit up, allowed 7 runs through 3 innings. Um, so his ERA is a little bit high right now, but that's only because his first start, he's already dominated the Pirates once this year. And then the Pirates are going with Mitch Keller, who's pretty much just been awful all year. 0-3 with a 6.23 record to start the season. And he did pitch against Milwaukee once on April 20th this year, allowed 4 hits and 1 run. So he didn't do bad against Milwaukee, but I think this is a great spot for Milwaukee to get themselves another win. They just lost last night to the Giants. They had that game won, but the Giants came out in the ninth inning and scored 2 runs to basically win the game right there in the ninth inning. So tough loss for the Brewers last night, but this is a good bounce back spot for them to come out and beat the Pirates tonight. And then if you watch my video, I took the Nerfy and the Mariners and Rays game. Two pretty good pitchers on the mound. Mariners, not a great batting team. The Rays, they've been hitting the ball pretty well, but Mariners are sitting around league average for batting average right now. So I like the Nerfy and the Mariners Rays game. And then our next pick, I did a video on this one as well. I took the Blue Jays money line, or I like the first 5 innings minus 0.5. Um, Nick Pivetta's been awful for the Red Sox this year. 0-3 record, 10.03 ERA, and he just pitched against Toronto on April 20th. He got lit up, 7 hits and 5 runs through 4 innings. And then the Blue Jays are going with Kevin Gausman, who has a 2.89 ERA this year. And he already pitched against the Red Sox once this year on April 21st, allowed 7 hits and 1 run through 8 innings. So he dominated that game. So rolling with the Blue Jays in that one. It's a little bit juice, but it is what it is. Sometimes you got to take the juice. It is what it is. But so we'll stick with that for our baseball picks today. I'll throw in Tigers plus 1.5 on the run line. They're playing the Twins. Both pitchers on the mound in this game are terrible. Eduardo Rodriguez for the Tigers and Chris Paddock for the Twins. They're both in the 5 ERAs. Neither one of them has won a start yet. But I do think that would be a pretty close game. And I think the Tigers may be a little bit better of a team, to be honest with you. So we'll take the Tigers plus 1.5. So our MLB free picks today for the live show, we'll go Brewers, Mariners, Rays, Nerfy, Tigers plus 1.5, and the Blue Jays. So that's what we'll roll with today for that. Yesterday we had the Phillies as well. Don't like the Phillies as much today, but I could still see them winning it, but I don't like them as much today, to be honest. So not going to give that one out. And I got a couple premium plays today in MLB. So if you're interested, go to my website and hop on the pass. But that's going to be it for MLB. Like I said, Brewers, Mariners, Rays, Nerfy, Blue Jays, and Tigers plus 1.5. And then we'll go to NHL. Only a few NHL picks because, like I said, it's not really a great time to bet NHL because teams are just pretty much getting ready for the playoffs, not trying to get hurt or anything like that. But one game I do like, Stars and Golden Knights. Taking the Golden Knights on the money line at plus 100 as the underdog. This is basically a do or die game for Vegas. If they do not win this game, their playoff hopes are pretty much out of the window. If they win, they still have a little bit of a chance, but this game tonight is just really a big one for them if their season is going to be over or not. So I'm going to take the Vegas Golden Knights as the underdog on the road against the Stars plus 100. We're going to go the Vancouver Canucks to win in regulation against the Kraken. The Kraken have been playing a little bit better, 2-3 in their last 5. Did have a little bit of a win streak going, but now they have lost 2 straight games to the Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars. And then the Canucks, they were there playing really good for a while this month as well. Here in April, they were just on a 6-game winning streak, but now they're on a 3-game losing streak to the Senators, the Wild, and the Flames. So I think this is a good bounce back spot for them on their home ice. So I'm going to take the Canucks to win in regulation in that game. And then for my last pick, it was already a video I made for today. So if you want to watch the video, go watch it. But I took the Senators on the money line. The Senators won 3 straight games now. The Devils have lost 3 straight. So basically flip-flop. They've won 3. They've lost 3. And the Senators are at home in this one. And Senators are one of those young teams with a lot of guys fighting for roster spots right now. So they're going to go very hard for their fans in this one and try to get a win at home because they only have 2 more home games, this one and the next one. So I think they're going to come out trying to get a win for their fans. So we're going to take the Senators in that one. So the NHL picks for today, Golden Knights money line as the underdog plus 100, Canucks to win in regulation, and the Senators on the money line. So that's pretty much it for today's live show. We'll go through and recap real quick the full show. We took the Heat minus 7.5, the Pelicans plus 6.5 for NBA. NHL, once again, NHL, we took Senators money line, Golden Knights money line as the underdog plus 100, Canucks to win in regulation. And then MLB, we're going Brewers money line, Mariners, Rays, Nerfy, Blue Jays money line or first 5 minus 0.5. I like that one too. And then the Tigers plus 1.5. So that's going to be it for today's live show. Just a little quick one. We'll do these more often just to try to get people some picks for the day. But that's going to be it. If you're interested in more of this content, Please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Also, if you're interested in my personal plays, the games I'm on myself each day, all you have to do is go to my website. The link is in the description below, and you can check it out. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Appreciate it. Let's get some winners today.